In this video, I'll show you how to create a new product listing on Amazon from scratch. The good thing about this video, comparing other YouTube videos on this topic, or even my own video that I did in the past on how to create a new product listing, is that many things has been changed. Amazon interface is now a new interface that we all see. And many new fields has been added by Amazon that are different than other videos that we covered about this topic before. So whether that's your first time creating a new product listing from scratch, or even if it's not your first time, I'm sure that you're going to learn some new things here. So make sure that you watch the entire video and let's start. Hi, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com, where I showing you videos, updates, and tutorials about Amazon FBA and e-commerce. And as we go through this video, please do me a favor. If you like it, if you find value in it, make sure you give me a thumbs up, you subscribe to the channel, and you comment with any questions that you have about Amazon FBA, because I personally reply to every single comment. And all links to all the resources and everything I'm going to mention in this video will be also down below in the description section. All right, so before I go ahead and explain and show you over my shoulders on how to create a new product listing on Amazon, I want to ask you to reply to this video, to add a comment with what is your biggest Amazon FBA challenge that you're facing right now in your business, or even if you didn't start? What are your struggles? And it's important for me to hear from you this so I can know how and what kind of content to focus on and create for you in the future. And second thing is that I would like to invite you again to our Sourcing Monster group, where you can engage with me directly and ask me questions, and with other members of the group. The community is growing fast, and be part of the first ones to join and help me to create a great community around the Amazon FBA sellers. And we're all coming from a place of helping each other. So again, I'll put a link to that Facebook group in the description section, or you can search for it. It's called Sourcing Monster. So let's start with listing, how you can create one. So the first step to do is to find a competitor, or and why we want to find a competitor, so we know which category we can list our items on. So for example, we can write hairbrush, right? And on hairbrush, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open several of listings and not just one, because it might be that some of the listings are listing their items under one category, and some items or listings are being listed in some other categories. So I want to see what the majority of sellers are using as far as the category. And based on that, I will show you also how you can choose the right category if you see two or three different categories. So let's first of all scroll all the way to the middle of the page, where you see the product details. Under that, you will see the main category, which is beauty and personal care. And underneath, you'll have the hairbrushes. So the hairbrushes is the subcategory that we want to list our item, or this item specifically is being listed under. So this one is hairbrushes as well. Let's go down and look at this one, hairbrushes. And hairbrushes, hairbrushes, and hairbrushes, hairbrushes as well. And let's do this one. And I'll show you what we do. They're all hairbrushes, so I will put my item under hairbrushes as well. But sometimes you will see a scenario that some people would list it under hairbrushes, and some items will put it under combs. And if you see that, you want to go where the BSR of the bestseller is higher. And why you want to do it? Because then you will have a chance competing them and taking the bestseller badge eventually. Hopefully, that's your goal. We're all trying to kill it on Amazon. We're not trying to be average, right? So take it in mind when you create a new listing, okay? You can, of course, always change the category, but why not do it now? So we want to compare the first one under hair combs comparing to the first one under hair brushes, which is this one. So I'm gonna scroll down and I see that this one is number one in hair brushes. So I compare now the upper level category, the beauty and personal care. This specific item is ranked 48 under beauty and personal care, which is amazing. I'm sure they are selling thousands of tens of thousands of units every uh, um, day pretty much, you know. So I'm not gonna touch it, it's not that relevant. But let's compare it to the other one. So this one is 188 in beauty and personal care. So what does it mean? That means that because the number here is higher than here, so this listing is selling much more than this one. So for me, I have a higher chance competing with this product, with this category. So I would put it under hair comps. Okay, so that's how we find the category. Once we find the category, we're gonna go on Seller Central under inventory to add a product. And under add a product, you will have a couple of options, either adding an existing ASIN or adding a product that is not listed on Amazon. So if you are selling a product, your private label, of course, like I teach here on the channel, you're going to click on I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. And under here, you will have options to choose the category. You can either browse here or search for it. I'm going to search for it because I already know what is the category that I'm selling. So here you have a couple of options. It's under health and household. No, it's under beauty and personal care. So we're going to select this category. And now you will be transferred to this page, main page of creating your listing. Under product ID, you can choose either GTIN, EIN. I do have videos covering those topics, but I would say that in the future, Amazon wants you to use GS1 barcodes. Um, I will. I personally didn't explore this yet because it works for me with UPC codes. I use Barcode Mania and it works perfect. And you will put the UPC code. I'm just putting here some random number. Product name. So there is difference if you already have your listing copywriting or not. Most likely that when you create a listing, you will not have your listing copywriting ready. And when I say listing copywriting, I'm talking about the bullets, I'm talking about your title, and I'm talking about your description. Those three things are usually added already after you create the listing. Usually you will need to create the listing first to get the FAQ code and ship your item to Amazon. And while the item is on the way to Amazon FBA from China, usually that's when you will like create and have the listing copywriting ready for you. Because we're all about prioritizing what is important and what is not important at every given moment. Some at this point we want to focus on just creating the listing and shipping the item. And while the item is on the way to Amazon, which takes usually like these days are 60 days, then you have plenty of time to focus on the less important things throughout the process of product development or creating or sourcing a new product. So for now, we're gonna put Paracom. You can put like whatever you want here. Unique hair brush. Okay. Brand name. You're going to put your brand name. So uh, Air Combs Pros. Manufacturer. Usually it will be the same thing here. Unit count. So if you sell one brush, two brush, three brush, you will put the unit count. Uh, Here, unit count type. So you have a couple of options. If you're selling, let's say, a drink, you could put like 8 ounces. It depends on what kind of product it is. In this case, it just count. Is the product expirable? You're gonna put no. So this specific category don't have a lot of fields, but I saw it on other categories that you have warranty. You know what? I will put this category that I saw earlier, which is under, okay, so this is the category I found it, and this one is under arts and crafts. So you see here we have much more fields, and that's something that of course will change between categories. But as you can see here, you have the manufacturer. This one is will be covered. Here you have the manufacturer part number. Now, if you're not sure, sometimes some fields will have this question mark that gives you explanation on what it is. So for most products, this will be identical to the model number. However, some manufacturers distinguish part number from model number. So you can put here something that is unique to that product that you're selling. So hair brush model 3. Okay, model number, you can put model 3. Is the product expireable? Let's say you are selling, I don't know, like gloves that would tarnish, or I don't know, would have issues after a while. You're gonna choose yes, but if not, then no. Number of items, very similar, I guess, uh, to the unit count that I showed before. In this case, it will be one. Country of origin. So let's put here China. Of course, if it's from somewhere else, you're going to choose the country of origin. Here, dimensions, you're going to put the length, width, and height of the packaging. So let's put in inches. Inches. 10. Item type name. So usually, I'm not sure why it's showing here, but usually item underscore type name is something that only is being used on flat files. So I'm surprised that it's showing here, but it will be usually the category name. So let's put here combs. Here the model name, you can put model 3. Manufacturer warranty description. This is also something new that we didn't see before, but you can put your warranty limited 90 days free warranty. Number of boxes. This is also a new field. Provide the number of boxes that the product will be shipped in. So we can put one. And product, we said they were some numbers here. UPC, best, brush. Here we'll put here, pose. Now, variations, if you're not listing where I do have a video on how to create variations, parent, child items, so you can watch that video. Here for the offer, you're gonna put, I don't like to put seller's queue. I let Amazon create and generate one automated for me. It's not a required field. For the pricing, you put the price that you think it's going to be sell at, but it's you can always change it later. So it's not a big deal if you put something that you like is wrong or not accurate. Condition, of course, new and fulfillment channel. We're all about Amazon FBA, so we're gonna choose FBA here. Amazon will ship and provide customer service fulfilled by Amazon. If you are shipping the item yourself, which I don't recommend, you're gonna choose merchant fulfilled items, fulfilled by merchant, FBN. Okay, we're not going to choose this. Then we're going to go to description. For the description, you could put here something product there from pros, and you can update this later again. Key product, this is the bullets, best item in the market. Um, unique, unique technology. I'm just putting here something for, to create it. CP warning. So if it's suffocating, a choking hazard, small parts, you want to choose the right warnings for the items, okay? Vital info again. Here it's not a valid UPC code, but you can see UPC code generator. Just for now, I'm going to put it Fahrenheit Barber generator, and let's use this one and put it here. And UPC, and let's try this one. With conflicts with another listing. Set root Let's refresh this. Always give me the same thing. Let's go back. Anyway, you're going to put a valid barcode, so you're not, sorry, like a valid UPC code, so it's not going to be relevant for you. Okay, so here I'm going to click on advanced view just so I can show you what other features and things you can add here. So we have compliance, which is things that you have to put if you have a battery operated items, if you have items that require some warnings, if you have like a child items, all these things will be under here. For keywords, it's very important. Some categories will have the search term like here, and some categories will not. I do have a video on how you can optimize search terms, what you put here. So make sure that you watch that video. It will really help you understand better how you can optimize your listings and rank for more keywords organically. So make sure that you watch that. And here under more details, you have additional things that you will put here, like expiration type, the weight, material type, paper, all these things. Make sure that you're going to fill everything because the more that you fill here the things, the easier the item is searchable and people can discover it. Whether that's through filters that people are doing or whether that's through Amazon own algorithm to promote it. So sometimes when you search for an item like hair brush and you have some many filters here, like the pricing, the hair type. You can put it like some words like in the description, the beauty attributes, oil free, concerns, all these things. So make sure that you're adding them to every field here that you can. It's super, super important, like the styling. If you put antique in the filters, you will have style, antique, you can choose. And sellers and listings that didn't put that info will not be discoverable by some of those filters. So it gives you an advantage. So it's a pretty simple process. It's a little scary in the beginning. I know I was scared when I created my first one. I was super stressful and under pressure. Maybe I'm gonna do something wrong. Maybe the listing that I will create will not be approved or suppressed. It's kind of like everything when you do it at first. It's a little scary, but there is no better way of really learning and having experience than trying and doing things. Even if you make mistakes, you will learn from that mistake. So I'm sure I hope that by you watching this video, you will not really repeat or do any of the mistakes that I did before, or you will do without watching the video. So again, hope you got value out of this video. Please do me a favor again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with everyone that you know. And of course, comment and join our Sourcing Monster group. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.